Welcome in to your all signs reading. We're going to take a look and see what's going on this week. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Currently, this week, we are coming off of a new moon. It's still a new moon. And going into, I think, to the 15th is pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. So, we will more than likely start to see those two energies combine. You might see some things here and there. So we're just going to take a look at each sign and see what's happening for you guys. Alrighty. Let's start off with Aries. So what does Aries need to know this week? Someone's wanting to be honest about their feelings, but not really sure on how they want to present this to you. It's almost like they want to be honest about their feelings, but they personally, it feels like I don't know either how I'm going to explain it, or I don't know how Aries is going to take it. Let me see. Two of Wands in the reverse. What is that about? Yeah, I feel like this is like, I don't know how to do it, or I don't know how to get it off my chest and be true. For some of you, this could even be you feeling this way and wanting to explain something or express something, but also having a hard time because your norm is to control those emotions, but it's not helpful. So I feel like there's somebody here, whether it be you or this other individual, who's wanting to tell you something. It's to just honestly get something off their chest, be truthful about it. I don't think it's anything negative. I feel like it's just more so of like, I don't normally express how I feel about certain things. Like, this might be something that's private or personal. So, but it's just, wanting to come up to the surface. Give me more. What else should Aries know this week? You may have some delays in travel out of nowhere, or plans being canceled. Give me more on that. Something being a delay. What's the delay? For some of you, if it is not canceled plans or travel, it could also be something in relation to what you're trying to heal. And this could just be like within you. Maybe realizing something is not moving along because you've been inconsistent, and you're needing to be consistent in order for something to heal properly. Whether it is a relationship, a health related incident. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Death card in the reverse, which is reflecting that something feels just stalled, stuck, stagnant. And in order for it to continue progressing, there needs to be consistency. Okay. Give me more for Aries, please. Some of you may start to notice that you're no longer, there's either a burden that's being lifted off of you, or you're no longer being bombarded by a lot of responsibility or tasks. You'll start to feel this be lifted off of you soon. Or maybe this week. This week, it doesn't feel like it's so heavy on you. You got the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse, followed by the Hermit. There's something here. I heard suffering in silence. So some of you may be suffering in silence with something, not speaking about it. That could full circle go back to what I was just saying in relation to getting something off of your chest. Not really sure of how to do it, because this is usually something that you would keep to yourself. But I do feel like here, it's like you're suffering in silence and not getting assistance. And it could just be that once again, this is talking about an inconsistency. This could also be like going back and forth, feeling kind of hot and cold on whether or not you should seek assistance or seek like getting out of your comfort zone. Give me some more on this. I do feel like if you decide to go forward and express the discontent about whatever is going on in your life or whatever you're struggling with, if you go ahead and just be brave about it, I do feel like you're going to be met with some sort of support, whether it's empathy, whether it is somebody offering something to you to be able to assist you with it. Um, I just don't feel like you have to suffer in silence with it. Anything else for Aries? Mm. There's some sort of communication that's coming in very quickly. Um, it clears up a lot of miscommunication, and I feel like it is something that either you or if it's you going to somebody, or if it's somebody coming to you, just take it as it resonates for you. Um, whoever is having to do the communicating, it they had to get out of their comfort zone. It opens things up, okay? Instead of having a restriction. I feel like it brings a lot of clarity to the situation. All right. That's what I got for Aries. Let's go on to Taurus. All right. What's going on this week for Taurus? You're about to see somebody's devil ways and you won't be able to pretend like you didn't see it. I feel like they were really good at hiding it. At one point, you have the messenger or the page of swords here where they were hiding it, but I don't know if this is something that someone does, something that someone says, but what I do feel is that you have a wake up call and you're able to see exactly who this person is. It changes your perspective on whoever this person is here, and then you're wanting to walk away. Like I feel like there's some sort of something's being illuminated to you, and now you're about to take out the trash. All right. Anything else on that matter for Taurus? Knight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. Hmm. I don't think this was, I really honestly, well, it's not your fault. I feel like the way that you were presented this, whatever, whoever this person is to you, I feel like this was presented as a good opportunity for you. I also feel like it was presented as something that would definitely help support and balance out things for you. But I think along somewhere along the lines, you're starting to recognize that this doesn't meet your requirements in a sense, or like what you feel like you deserve or that you need. I feel like whatever this is, it's putting you at a disadvantage. So your perspective is changing on it. Honestly, it could be a job, it could be a friend, a family member, a lover. Just it's something that you thought was going to be a good thing, and now you're seeing it for what it is. All right, give me more for Taurus. It could be the same person or it could be a different person. I'm not sure. So just take it as resonates for you. But I do have something here where you're wanting to kind of remove yourself energetically and emotionally from a person who you're starting to see as being manipulative. This is somebody here who's trying to coerce you into doing something, but I feel like you're going to clock it very quickly. You have your intuition is going to alert you. Also, with this Nine of Swords in the reverse, this is kind of like saying don't worry because your ancestors got your back. So you're going to learn, you're going to see it very quickly to be able to remove yourself from the situation. Hmm. Some of you are wanting to move. Some of you may be thinking about moving. I'm getting, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Okay. Yeah. Some of you are wanting to move, or maybe some of y'all are wanting to just get out, stop being in isolation. Something is saying don't rush it. So don't rush it. It may not be the time. Why? Mm, I feel like if you do, it'll be more of a burden than needed. Like I don't know if you're having to work with someone or um maybe you're trying to find a relationship. I mean, that could be that and you're wanting to get out and about, but I feel like there's something here where you may end up running into an individual or running into a situation that isn't able to fully develop no matter how much effort and time you put into it. There is something that's happening for you specifically that is transforming in your life. It's in the background. Just let it let it. But if you're trying to rush some things, just hold on because it's divinely being worked on, and they just want you to hold on. Yeah, they don't want you to make the same mistake that you've made before. So maybe you've rushed something, whatever it is, before. um but there is some things that are working in the background. I feel like when it's time, you'll know, like you won't question it and it won't feel rushed either. All right, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? Oops. Okay. This week you might feel a little daredevilish. Something feels like how do I describe this? You got options to explore. And I feel like you're like, you know what? I'm ready to take a risk. So you may be feeling like jumping towards something specific. I think it's going to work out for you. Whatever it is that you're trying to do on impulse. I feel like you need to go with that because I also feel like it's your gut that is telling you. Now, if it's something that's not going to be healthy for you, don't do that. But if it is something that can definitely be healthy, or if it's like a risk that you know is a good thing in relation to like your financial stability, absolutely. Because whatever it is, the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, which is reflecting that structure, stability, that grounding, that you're being taken care of as well. So I don't think that it's a negative for you. All right, give me more. Oh, let me see. Six of Wands. You're gaining a lot of recognition, or you will be gaining a lot of recognition. That could be work-wise. That could also be in the dating scene if you're single, or this could even be with your partner if you do have someone that you're involved with. All right. I will say that for a lot of you, this is with somebody here that you haven't fully developed with, that it's still kind of in the immature state where it's like it hasn't necessarily gone too far. I see this person trying to put forth effort towards you. Also keep in mind though, that doesn't mean that they're going to be like, oh, let's be together or let's be in something. I feel like they're still going to keep their independence and they're happy with that. Like, I'm not saying that they're happy with being independent. Everybody should have independence, right? Autonomy. But what I'm saying more so is like they're good with how things are. But it's just more so to say, hey, you're going to be gaining a little bit more attention this week. If you're single, that's good because it's showing that you're single and you got eyes on you, especially if you're wanting something. Okay, you got the Eight of Cups here. You got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Looks like you're walking away from some fake person or someone who is disingenuous. They are not an authentic person, maybe even materialistic or superficial, self-absorbed. But I see you walking away from them. It's taken you some time too. It's like you had to muster up the strength to walk away from this person. For some of you, you're walking away from a cheater. And it did take you a while before you were able to walk away from them. Like you had to get your strength. Yeah. And then I have the 10 of Wands here in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is reflecting no longer going towards an individual or no longer going towards that situation, just completely dropping it. It not being your burden anymore. Any more for Gemini? Yeah. Some of y'all may end it with the person that you're currently with. Or maybe y'all have maybe for the people that are not like with them, you guys may have a conversation about maybe not wanting to be in a relationship. Like I feel like there's something here where it's like someone telling you they don't want to be in a relationship, or maybe you telling someone else, I don't want to be in a relationship. If you're dating someone, it could just be as simple as like, I don't feel a connection or I don't feel a spark. Because I also have the Six of Cups in the reverse, which is reflecting like you and someone else not being on the same page and kind of just rejecting anything that's offered, only wanting it to stay how it is. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. All right, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? Cancer this week. What's going on for you guys? I see you guys walking away from either because this could be a multitude of things. I do know whatever the situation is, it's lacking consistency. So you could be walking away from people who lack consistency, maybe your own inconsistency. Like if you're saying, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm walking away from this because it's not serving me and I'm going to be more consistent. So that could be it too. But I feel like moving away from something that is not bringing stability and bringing growth. Oh, I love this because look, it for a lot of y'all, this could be a person. This could be like this could be a person, but this could be work. It's some sort of contract. It's some sort of agreement that you had with another individual. It's like you're breaking that because this person could not be consistent with you. Now, what I do like about this, you have the Empress here, 9 of Cups. This is reflecting that you're choosing yourself because you value yourself, you love yourself. So this is something that you're doing for yourself. This is because you see your worth. I don't have to get on to y'all about this. This is something that you see. So you're doing the right thing by moving away from it. Give me more. You got somebody immature in your energy, and this could be who you're walking away from, but you're just taking it as like a missed opportunity. Yeah. You have no interest in going towards this, whatever this missed opportunity is, or whatever this opportunity that you don't want. It's just kind of like, eh, no, I can't see myself growing. I don't want that. Whatever it is that you're moving towards, I do feel like it is going to empower you. So that's I love that because you're choosing the right direction to move into. What else? Three of Cups. There's some sort of celebration surrounding. Ooh, there's certain. Okay, for some of y'all, this is the manifestation. There's a celebration of a manifestation that has been brought to. It's been brought to fruition. It's been materialized. For others of you, this is going to be a reunion that you manifested and that you wanted. And let's see. For others of you, this could possibly be like a work related thing. This gives a feeling of like promotion, but just take it as it resonates for you. All right, what else? I feel like someone's trying to put some burden on you or something that they feel like you can handle, but they're not seeing clearly for themselves that they're throwing it on you. You have Judgment, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, followed by the Hierophant. You got somebody relying too much on you. But I feel like they miss that about themselves. Like they're not self-aware. What's going to happen with this situation? What's going to happen with that situation? Okay. Okay. There's a conversation that's had in relation to this. You have the Knight of Swords that's here. I do feel like it is going to bring a new cycle between you two. I don't feel like this is one of those ones where it's like, I gotta leave this person alone. I don't think it's that. I feel like I feel like you two genuinely have a mutual care for one another. You have feelings for one another, or emotions, whatever, because it could be very platonic. I feel like a heart to heart is had, and I don't see like a split in the connection. I feel like this is a connection that can continue, but I also feel like you need to speak up, especially if you feel like, okay, hey, you've been depending on me too much, and I need you to like pick yourself up and do it yourself. If you Yeah, because this person just needs a change in perspective. I'm telling you, they don't realize it. They're not seeing it, but they need you to say something. Once you say something, it'll change. They'll be more cognizant of what they're doing. All right, let's go on to Leo. I'm gonna take a pause. Give me just a second. All right, Leo, what is going on for you guys this week? Let's see. Feel like there's going to be some sort of situation that arises that you are going to use your empathy. um like, I understand, but I don't want to go this direction, and I feel like you're going to kind of like walk away from something here because you're just not interested in it. Like, you're going to use that empathy, you're going to well, more so you're going to use your intuition to walk away. But I feel like you're going to use your empathy to have understanding. Did I just see an orb? Because that definitely wasn't a bug. That was weird. I don't know if y'all just saw that too. It like, anyway. Um yeah, there's something that's coming to an end for you. You're just not interested in it anymore. It's like you're just like, I'm just going to go this way. Let's see. You got Tower here, followed by the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's something here. It's like an aha moment for you. I don't feel like it's an actual Tower moment that's like something's coming down for you, like dismantling or anything like that. But what I do feel like it's more so of like something like you are able to see something clearly, like it's an aha moment for you that does change some things in your perspective in relation to something that you were handling before. I do feel like it has something to do with love, relationships, or building with another person. This could even be that somebody comes towards you and tells you, hey, I'm ready for a commitment. I'm ready to do this. Regardless, I do feel like this is something that you're wanting to build. You're wanting to grow. And I think it makes you very happy too. You have interest in this. You didn't have interest in the other thing, but you got interest in this. What else for Leo this week? Lots of attention, recognition. For something that it's interesting. It's almost like it's something. Okay, I feel like this is a false narrative that you're telling yourself. Number one, you are getting attention, yes, but I feel like what it is it's something here that it's almost like you were afraid of it being seen, or you were afraid of receiving that type of recognition, which is very weird to say to a Leo, but maybe this is hitting on some of the Leo risings that are here because you know, Leo risings don't always like the attention that is given to them. But there's something here that it's like there's an old narrative in the back of your head, and I feel almost like this is therapeutic to you in a sense. It's like you're recognizing, oh shit, people do like this, or oh shit, people people are drawn to me, or they are interested in my work, or it's something along those lines that it was an old type of narrative that's not real. It's no longer something that's even valid at all, that I feel like you're breaking through this week. So it could even be as much as like not thinking that someone was interested, and now they are, or they always were, and maybe you just thought that they weren't. But I do feel like it is an old narrative that sometimes can play in your head, some sort of like doubt. What else for Leo? Okay, you got Emperor here, followed by the Seven of Wands. There's something here that you're getting out of your comfort zone with. I feel like you're expanding horizons. This isn't something that's planned. I don't think that this is like your norm that you would normally go towards, but I do feel like whatever this is, it brings some sort of stability and growth and expansion. Remember, the emperor has the empire. They're not building the empire, they already have it. And they're overlooking their empire. So I feel like there's something that's here that maybe you were trying to grow, and you just needed to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, or go past your, I guess, normal limitations that you would give yourself to be able to get to this. Whatever it is, I do feel like this is something here that definitely puts your mind at ease. And it's a want, it's a desire of yours. So, whatever it is that you need to go after, definitely go after it. All right, Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? Hmm. Something's coming into view to where you feel like, huh, I need to be very careful of that. You got the Fool card here in the reverse, followed by the Two of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're acknowledging, you're seeing it. You're not ignoring that something needs to be like proceed with caution. What is this? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice. What's the Justice? Cherry. Oh, okay. I don't know specifically what this is, if this is like a job or if this is a person, but I do feel like you are taking note that this might be a waste of time and that the right thing for you to do is to abort mission, to not go towards it, to screech, stop, screeching stop. I think you feel, or I think you see a red flag. And I feel like it's one that maybe in the past you would have ignored. I don't think you're ignoring it. It's like something you cannot let go of. You can't let go of it because you know that this person is either A, living in denial, or B, they're just a flat out fucking liar. But you will not be proceeding. You're not just jumping into whatever that is. Give me more for Virgo this week. Ooh. Hold on, we got cards. We got cards that fell. All right, you got Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I wanted to see where how they fell. And you got Ace of Swords in the reverse. Huh. I don't know if that's a true missed opportunity. Hold on, give me a second. I knew it. It's a refusal. You're refusing. Something comes in for you very quickly. It could be somebody that you know from the past that's wanting to heal things between the two of you. But I feel like this is unexpected and it's impulsive type of energy. They come in, they're wanting to heal some shit. I feel like you're like, no, don't bother. I'm okay. Some of you may not even talk to this person. It's just going to have to be missed opportunity on their part, not on your part. I feel like it was a refusal on your part. You're rejecting someone. You see them to be a liar. They're a liar to you. Yeah, look, even this is just saying I said what I said. This is you moving on to calmer waters. This is you. You've had a lot of insight. You are taking in all the information. You're analyzing it. You're putting yourself into a place of power. The rejection is the protection, but you're rejecting to protect yourself. Okay? Give me more for Virgo this week. What's going on? I just heard everything that glitters ain't gold, so it could be some sort of offer from a company that you just know doesn't seem right. Now you got the Star card in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Is this a person? Like, what is this? I feel like this is like looking at a situation and being like, you know what, this just can't be fixed, or this just can't be healed. It's something from your past. Keep in mind, we're talking about pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So understand, do the exes come back during this time? Fuck yeah, they do. And like I said, this is definitely something of the past that you feel like you can't heal. This cannot be healed between the two of us. I do feel like there's somebody here that's wanting to offer up like getting back together with you. You have changed your mind on how you view this person. I feel like this is a repeat message for you guys, Virgo. I do so many freaking readings. I don't know. I don't know who I've done this one for, but I feel like this is a repeat message for Virgo. Maybe it's on Instagram that I've said this recently, because I feel like I have said this recently, but I'm looking at one that it's like this person comes towards you, and the way that they're coming towards you is very like beggy, very like, please, please, please come back. And you're like, no, you didn't value me before. Nothing changed now. No. Now, this does not have to be love. This could be anybody who's over here begging for you to take them back. Okay? All right. Libra. I'm almost 1,000% sure that that was the reading that I gave for this week for earth signs. If you're not on Instagram, go over there and follow me. I mean, I do different readings over there. You're not going to find it over here. So, but I'm pretty sure that's what I said for this week for the earth signs. All right, Libra. Okay. Already starting off. Queen of Swords in the reverse. What is this about? Why do I feel like somebody's trying to keep you in the dark? Give me more on that Queen of Swords in the reverse. Star card. Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like you're in the dark. It's like this person wants to make it's like whoever this person is, I feel like they want to put your mind at ease, but you are not at ease. You're not at ease. It almost makes me feel like, so there's somebody here trying to put your mind at ease, okay? You're questioning it because you're like, I don't know if you've really changed. But this person is saying that they choose you. The reason why it's confusing to you is because they're actually showing signs of possibly like really actually backing that shit up. I feel like it's just more so of like, I don't really want to put my trust into that because of what they've done in the past. I feel like this is an ex. And I also feel like this person is coming across as being like very supportive and giving and reciprocal, and it's just not normal for you. I want to look really quick. Hold on, let me see. Uh, should they trust it? I just want to ask. I will say this. You will be disappointed. Some of y'all. I feel like over time you will see that there's a weakness. There's something that's a weakness. That the problems that you guys have had returns. Ultimately it still ends in disappointment. So I feel like your spidey senses are correct in whatever it is that you're feeling, like whatever it is that they feel like they are giving towards. And this does not have to be romantic. This could honestly be like a parent. Like maybe you have an estranged parent that's trying to come back into your life. But it's something here to where it's like you just don't trust it. And I think that you're not wrong. I feel like you're not wrong on that. I mean, of course, just monitor it, but I wouldn't give fully. I don't think you're wrong. All right, let's see what else. Oh, you got the begging shit too. Okay. Yeah, this person's gonna come across as being like very like, oh my God. Okay. Libra. If you got Virgo in your chart, watch the Virgo read too, because it was kind of the same vibe in Virgo as well. Like this person is being deceptive. There's some sort of ulterior motive, but they're coming across as being very needy, very I want this, very we got to be together. They're not showing you. They're not showing you the bullshit. Okay? It kind of gives me the same vibe as Virgo's person towards the end. Give me more for Libra this week. Devil. Ten of Wands. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. What's the devil for her? Or for him? Or for them? Why did I say for... I said for her because it's a woman in here. What's the devil for Libra? Mm. Old habits returning to you, but I do feel like you're still trying to like fight against it, like you're healing this about yourself. And I think it has something to do with you taking on responsibilities. I mean, even her, she has kind of like scales, and they're both loaded up, but it's a burden to her. It's like on her back. Um I think that there may be a little bit of a bad habit returning to where you may take on too much. But I do feel like you're healing that. The one thing that some of you might be struggling with is the fact that you don't want to leave people out in the cold that you care about, but at the same time, you have to learn how to change that narrative or the way that that thought process. Like you can't feel guilty about taking care of yourself and not taking on other people's responsibilities, okay? All right. Let's go on to Scorpio. Let's go on to Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio this week? Oh, look. You got Tower already coming out. So there's something that's putting you into a place of empowerment or power. Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Either you're supporting someone who's going through a breakup or like a layoff or being fired, something like that, or you are the one that's going through it and you have support. There's some sort of support that's helping you through, which is putting you in a place of power, helping you get your power back. Give me more. Two of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Swords. For some of you that are going through this ending, I feel like because there's like not really sure like where do I go next kind of vibe to it after this ending, but I love what it does because it actually transforms you to open up to the universe, to allow it to guide you in whatever direction you need to go in. And I feel like it's guiding you in a direction of like expansion instead of being restricted. It's expanding other parts of your life. All right, you got Page of Swords in the reverse. You also have the World in the reverse. There's somebody, blast from the past, somebody who feels like they have unfinished business with you that you have not been communicating with. They're going to end no contact. So you may be hearing from somebody this week that you did not anticipate hearing from. And I think they're going to be very truthful with you about them not either doing well in life in general, or maybe, you know, there's something pessimistic about them, about maybe even the situation. Like maybe they'll come across as like, oh, I didn't think that you were going to ever talk to me again. I wasn't hopeful that you would. But there is something relating to this. I also feel like this person has never gotten over you. So that could also be it too, that they're being honest about never really healing from the connection, never really ending it in their mind, especially because you have that World in the reverse, which is reflecting, I mean, just that they never closed out that door. It was always open for them. They always held on. So you may hear something about that this week. Some of y'all will. Give me more for Scorpio. Oh, I just saw the Death card. You really are going through a transformation. I do like it though. That's right up your alley. That's another one of your cards. So, y'all's superpower anyway is to, rebuild. Tear down, rebuild. What is torn down, you rebuild into something better. Look, I just told you, you have death and rebirth, literally. And I love this for y'all. So even if you guys are going through something to where you've lost something, you got something much better on the horizon that is headed your way. Okay. For some of you, this is a relationship coming back around that you actually want. like somebody wanting a second chance and them going through the process of changing, them really can, being able to show you that they've changed. All right, what else for Scorpio? All right, we got Six of Swords here in the reverse. You got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yes. Once again, it's talking about someone returning to you that wants the connection, feels, I feel like you got somebody depressed coming back around to you. I don't feel like emotionally they're doing well. This is twice. This is twice already. Emotionally, they're not doing well. All right, what else? You got Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Five of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Nine of Swords. Who's not cooperating with you? Three of Wands. The Devil. You may have something here that you're trying to work on, and it almost feels like, okay, there's some stress that's related to it, that you feel stressed out about it because it's not going the way that you intended to. Maybe even not even having support. I feel like this is in relation to work. But there's something here where it's like you're having to wait. It's getting to the point to where you're obsessing about it all the time. And it's just not going the way that you wanted it to. What's the outcome of this, real quick? I just want to ask. This week, I don't feel like you're going to get answers. At least not this week. I don't think it's going to be a negative outcome, but I feel like this week there's not many answers. Also, keep in mind we're going into Mercury retrograde. That's very normal. I feel like it's going to be a good outcome regardless, but I think during this time you might feel a little bit stressed out. Okay, give me just a second. I know y'all heard that doorbell. I'll be right back. Sagittarius. All right. What's going on for you guys, Sag, this week? What do y'all need to know? Chariot in the reverse, followed by the Magician. There may be some delays with some sort of... Okay, so I am getting travel, but I'm also getting something that you're working on or working towards. Just understand the delays are not going to stop what you're trying to get accomplished. You'll still be able to get it done. But I do see some delays that are happening, okay? What are you going to do? Retrograde, right? All right. You have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Hermit in the reverse. I feel like there's a little bit of I feel like there's a little bit of detachment that's going on. Now, I don't know if this is in relation to a person or you just feel like you need to emotionally detach from something here. Let me see. Why the Hermit in the reverse? Oh, okay. Somebody did something stupid. No, like bad judgment, not thinking deeper, very surface level. And I feel like what you're doing now is you're withholding your energy, your access, or them having access to you, disconnecting from them emotionally. Like you're going on full-blown detachment. Yeah. They did you dirty in some way. In some way, they did you some kind of wrong. I feel like you were very open to this person. You have the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. But I think that either they were a very misleading person with ulterior motives, very just idiotic. Just, I don't know. Whatever it is, I feel like this person just wasn't thinking. Or at least they weren't thinking about anybody but themselves. So you're disconnecting from them. All right, give me more for Sag this week. You got the Sun card here, followed by the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you're meeting someone new. For others of you, you're learning something new. This could also be just a conversation that leaves you happy, leaves you smiling. That's nice. Yeah, Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is that you're speaking to, like you guys just vibe. You understand this person. This person understands you. It feels very soulmate type of energy. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. But it does feel like you guys just understand each other, like you've lived past lives. All right. Hangman in the reverse, followed by the 10 of Wands and the your perspective needs to change about a situation that right now you're seeing as a burden or some sort of conflict or problem. But either it needs to change or it will change. Give me more on the Hanged Man in the reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. I think you emotionally detach from it. You got a lot of detachment going on this week. I feel like you emotionally detach from it because initially it's like you feel like you either had to defend something or it's like I just heard I'll die on this hill. I don't know. It's some sort of conflict and you just make the decision that the best way for you to be able to cope with whatever is going on is for you to remove yourself. Not necessarily dissociate, but I do feel like if I'm being honest, I feel like your perspective changes because you realize you really don't care. Like, or you start to not care. Like, I just feel like it's something like that. Like, you're just like, I don't care. And you mean it with your whole heart. You just stop caring about it. Um, Very one-off. This is very specific. There's either a younger person or a child that you or somebody that is childish, and you're realizing that you're needing to have patience with this person. Like they're learning from you. So you're trying to have as much patience as you possibly can for them, but you are really realizing how just immature this person is or just the lack of growth that this person has at this time. All right. That is Sagittarius this week. Let's go on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn this week? All right, you got Five of Cups here, followed by the Ace of Wands. Someone's missing you and horny about it? Weird. Give me a second. Oh yeah, they're missing you. They're wanting that spark back. They're wanting things. They're very disappointed and hate the way that things are right now. They're not happy at all. I still say they're horny for you. Like they want you bad. But I also feel like y'all aren't speaking. I feel like they're not talking about this either. However, there's a desire to try to come break the no contact, to come through, to try to put forth that effort, put forth more effort towards you to try to make it work so that way y'all can be in a relationship. This person wants you, missing you, feeling like they lost you, feeling grief. What else is going on for Capricorn this week? Seven of Cups. You got some options, some choices that you need to make. Mm. There's some options or choices that are coming back around to you. You're going to need to make that choice, but I feel like this week might be one of those weeks where you're like, I'm not really sure, and I don't want to commit to anything just yet. Because I do feel like you have to, you gotta figure out what you want to do. Give me more. Miss Lords and Page of Swords. I don't think you're gonna make the choice this week, though. I feel like this week, I feel like this week is you just kind of observing, trying to find out what direction you want to go in. I feel like this week is going to be about you receiving the information versus you making a choice based off of the information. I just heard may the best man win, so I don't know if this is in dating. Could be. You got 222 on the clock as well. All right, you got some incoming communication here. Oh. Somebody wants to wave the white flag. They surrender. I feel like you've been arguing with this person. They don't want to argue anymore. They want to heal it. I don't think they like the distance between the two of you. There's a lot of distance between the two of you based off of this disagreement, this argument. They're wanting to come in to try to heal some things, close the gap between the two of you. I don't know why I feel like this is a friend. Either a friend or a family member. I don't think that that's a lover. It didn't feel lover-ish. That felt like a friend. But I mean, it could be. Just take it as it resonates for you. Hmm. There's a delay in recognition is what I okay. You may feel like there's a delay in receiving recognition on something that you've been working on for a while. You see a lot of potential for growth. That delay will be lifted. Okay. It's a very minor, well, it probably doesn't feel minor to you, but it is a very minor delay. It's not a stoppage to where it's like, no, you should pivot and go do something else. This is like, destiny aligning timing. Give me more for Capricorn. The World, Star, the Devil in the reverse. Normally, I would say that is not necessarily negative, but I feel like this is, or well, normally, yeah, I wouldn't. And I'm not going to say that it's negative right now because it's Capricorn and I'd like to see it like this, but I do like it like this right now because you have something different that is coming your way, something new, something that you've manifested, a wish fulfillment, where there are no blocks, there's no stops. And this is something that you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone in order to keep. So I don't know what your wishes were, but I just heard your wish is my command. It is something that you requested the universe to provide to you, and they are providing it to you. Okay. They're also giving you closure on something from the past as well in order for this new thing to come in. So understand that you're also getting healing as well with it, a side of healing. But yeah, that's a wish fulfillment coming in, a wish being granted. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for you guys this week? What's going on for Aquarius this week? Eight of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Three of Swords. There's something that might hurt your feelings, but I don't feel like you're gonna like hold on to it. I feel like it, I just heard in one ear, out the other. So I feel like this is something that you do not hold on to at all. I honestly feel like emotionally you're in a pretty good place. At least when it comes to this thing, at least when it comes to this week. I don't feel like you're overly obsessing over whatever that is, whether it's a betrayal or somebody hurting your feelings or backstabbing or whatever. Because there is some pain that's there. That could even be because shit, I forgot to put on here that Chiron goes into Taurus. So, hell, if some of y'all are being affected by Chiron, maybe something is coming up from the like coming up to the surface that maybe a trigger. But whatever it is, I feel like no matter what the issue is, it's not stopping you and you're not overthinking it, and I feel like you're in a pretty good place stability wise. All right, you got high priestess in the reverse, followed by the page of cups. Someone tells you a secret. Someone tells you their feelings. You got somebody who has a crush on you. I think you're going to find that out this week. Oh yeah, very attracted to you. You got the King of Wands. Somebody very attracted to you here. Give me more. All right. Seven of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. What's that Three of Pentacles in the reverse? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Cups. There's something here that it's like, it's starting to become very clear to you that you just can't work with it. Either you and another individual don't work well together, you and a career, you and something that you've been working on. There's a lack of consistency of being able to commit to this or just not having a desire to. But regardless, I do feel like you're walking away from that. Now, for some of you, I'm not going to call y'all out, but I am a little bit. If you've been having issues with commitment and, you know, maybe even being a little avoidant at times, and this is only for the people that this applies to. If it don't apply to you, don't be in the comments talking about I'm not an avoidant. Okay, cool. That's this one for you. But for the ones that if you know that you be avoiding stuff, like if we're honest with ourselves, this could be the end of that. Like no longer being in that energy, stopping that, being able to come out of that, getting very clear. And I think a lot of times when it comes to that and you're avoidant, sometimes it's your needs aren't being fulfilled and you're not expressing what those needs are when it comes to other people. So, but I think that you have a very clear indicator of like what it is that you want. You don't want it to be like this. You don't want it to be to the point where you can't build with someone else and you're walking away from that old way. All right. What else for Aquarius? All right. You got Nine of Pentacles here, followed by the 10 of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. So, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of y'all are deciding to remain single if you've been dating someone. You're deciding this week to remain single and to drop somebody else because for some of y'all are realizing that they are trying to put you in a third party situation. And you're like, nope, let me help you. Let me help you with that. And I'm just going to drop out of this. So for some of y'all, you might end things with another person who's been messing around, or that's just dating too many people. You just don't want to be a part of it. What else for Aquarius? You got Seven of Wands here, followed by the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You getting real with yourself about your own restrictions. Your own restrictions, okay? Which means that you're wanting to no longer do that. You want to go past those restrictions, okay? Because greatness is past our restrictions. That's usually how that works. All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? All right, you got Two of Wands here in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's a sense of like not necessarily knowing what direction you're wanting to go in. But I also feel like you're not concerned about it. Like it's not troubling you. Now, when I say what direction to go in, I feel like you're trying to figure out exactly what you want when it comes to love, especially because you got that Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, this could also be creativity. This could also be like what it is that you want to do that you love. I don't think you're stressing yourself out about it though. But I do feel like this week you're trying to figure it out. You got the Four of Pentacles here, followed by the the Two of Swords in the reverse. Why the Four of Pentacles? You're acknowledging that you're still holding on to somebody who you're not talking to. What are you going to do with that? High Priestess in the reverse. You're realizing that it's creating it's more of a detriment to you than it is empowering you. I feel like you're going to drop whoever this person is that maybe you've been waiting on, but you didn't want to say that you've been waiting on them. You're dropping it. Give me more for Pisces this week. That could be a part of the new moon situation. Magician in the reverse. Three of Swords. Page of Wands. King of Cups. The moment that you drop this person is the moment, of course, that they try to come back around, which is so fucking annoying. But you have the Magician here in the reverse. You have the Three of Swords. I feel like this person, whoever they are that you are dropping, they're sitting in an energy of like, oh, I can't fix it because I hurt Pisces. I can't fix it. Kind of like just saying, oh, my hands are tied. I have no power in this. But I do feel like the more that they feel you distancing yourself, the more that they're wanting to run after you, to be a part of it, to be a part of your energy. It for some reason sparks up that interest in them wanting to reach out and reconnect with you. So don't be surprised if you hear from somebody that you said that you were done with. And it probably won't be much time after you say, oh, I'm done with this person. Then all of a sudden, boom, they want to reach out and communicate. What else for Pisces this week? You got the Death card here, followed by the Three of Wands. I feel like you guys are going through a lot of transformation. It's like this, I mean, and it's not, you guys aren't done. Like you're still waiting on seeing those end results, I'm assuming. But I do feel like you're going through transformative time period. This week you may actually, for some of y'all, may get a sign of initiating, of starting. There's something that you're needing to grow from the ground up. And you'll either get a sign or hell, you'll even already know that you're starting it. And whatever it is, I do feel like it's going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth to you as well, a lot of financial independence. Okay. The one thing that I want to say is don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back. What else does Pisces need to know for this week? What else does Pisces need to know for this week? Somebody misses you. They're disappointed with their actions. Feel like this, like you guys still have unfinished business. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know if this is a lover or a friend. but they're very disappointed with themselves. I don't know what they did, but there's a lot of guilt that's here. They're gonna break the silence. They've been trying to hold themselves back, but the more they hold themselves back, the more guilty they feel. Like whatever it is, it's not sitting well with them. I do feel like ultimately they will break the no contact, or they will break the silence in order to get things moving between the two of you again. So, like I said, I don't know if that's love or something else, but I do feel like whoever it is, they feel bad about how they treated you or what they did towards you. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I got for everybody today. Thank you guys so much for being here per usual. Until next time, you guys take care.